Hi there, and welcome to TopSolid 7. In this video, we're going to learn how to create a machine part setup document for a forged part where the forged model has been provided to you or you've already designed the forged model. In this sample, on the left-hand side I have the part that we're going to manufacture. On the right-hand view I have the forged version of the part. And I'm going to show you how to assemble these and build them as a machine part setup document so that you can use them inside of TopSolidCam. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and close the forging document. Don't need it. In fact, I don't even need the base document, but we'll leave it open for now. So I'm going to come in here and create, actually I'm going to do it this way, sorry. I'm going to go to the base part file here, right click, and send this to a machine part setup document. If you recall, a machine part setup document, like template's okay by the way, is there to tell TopSolidCam what the part to cut is and what the stock condition is, and if you want, what the fixtures are. Okay? Once you send this into the MPS file, I'm going to hit the red X to cancel because I don't want to define anything yet, and instead I'm going to go grab my forging document and simply drag and drop it into the design space of the MPS document. New positioning is fine if this question comes up. And now from here we have to position the part. Now, there are two ways to do the positioning. If whoever designed the forging was nice to you, they used the same main absolute coordinate system or frame as they do in the actual designed part file. If that's the case, you can go straight to frame on frame positioning, go to the dialog box here, click on the drop down menu, and you'll see it has the forging absolute frame, so that's the absolute frame of the forging document. And then I can go to this one and put it to the absolute frame here. And because I'm a nice guy, everything lined up perfectly. Now, I'm going to delete that and pretend I wasn't a nice guy, right? Or this came in skewed, whatever, it's in a different angle. So if that's the case, in positioning, you can go to constraint and you can just simply add your constraints. For example, I can say I want to take that cylinder to that cylinder. And right off the bat, we're now looking pretty good there. Next, I maybe want to take this face to this face. That's looking pretty good. And then from here, I'm just looking for features that maybe are the same. I'm going to go that face to that face. Model turns blue, which means it's fully defined, fully positioned. I can validate the positioning. So whether you use absolute frame or just regular positioning, that's up to you. But now we have the models combined the way they need to be. The next step is to go to the part menu and go to the edit part NC command. Could be there. You can right click in space, choose edit part NC, whatever makes you happy. Go here to the first option for finish the stocks and environment, and we're going to switch from block to user stock. I'm going to click in the user stock area here, and I'm going to go select the user stock or the forging. That's it. Validate. That's now going to be considered the stock for this part. From here, you go load this onto a machine like you normally would, and you start creating your machining operations as you normally would. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.